Hi, welcome to my kitchen. In today's video we are going to be making one of Nigerian's local dish, which is basically white yam and spicy oil sauce. Guys, this is incredibly delicious. Like, you need to stick around to the end of this video so I can show you how to make it. Alright, so I'm going to start off by peeling and cutting my yam. This is African yam. If you are staying abroad, you can go to any African store and ask for African yam, not potatoes, but African tuber of yam, just like what you can see on the screen. And I'm just going to peel and cut into two. You can choose to cut even smaller, or you can leave it as it is. Just make sure to peel the back or the skin, because you don't want to eat that, right? So as I'm cutting, I'm throwing them in the water by the side there, and that water is going to help to prevent the yam from changing color. So after I was done cutting and peeling and all of that, I washed it with the same water, or rather rinsed it, and then it's time to cook. So you are just going to add the yam, the peeled and cut yam in your pot, add some salt according to your taste, and add enough water, just about the same level as the yam. Cover and let it cook until it's tender and properly cooked. Now, while the yam is cooking, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my onion. In this plate, I have my aghaziefavour. This is basically fermented locust beans. I have my 2 Scotch bonnet peppers. I have my aghaziefavour leaves. These leaves are bitter, almost like bitter leaves, but it has a bitter and sweet taste. I don't know how to explain it. And then I have my owa or obaka, or you can call it oil bean. Okay, oil bean. All right, those are my local ingredients which we are going to be using to spice up the oil. The oil is coming later. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut up the aghaziefavour leaves, the peppers, and set aside. Now, in a frying pan, I'm going to add in my palm oil. This is the palm oil I'm using. You want to make sure to use palm oil. Don't use groundnut oil, olive oil. No, make sure you are using palm oil, and you can also get this in an African store. Once the oil heats up, I'm going to throw in my sliced onions. And also, you can choose to slice the onion either tinier or chunkier than mine. Just adding the onion, adding the aghaziefavour leaves and the Scotch bonnet peppers. Then add the aghaziefavour or the fermented locust beans. Now mix everything together and add the owa, obaka, or oil bean. Now we are going to stir fry this for about 2 minutes. You don't want to overcook this, okay? You still want it to be crunchy when you are chewing on them. After about 2 minutes of frying, you are going to season with salt. No maggi, no thyme, no curry, just salt. You see that fermented locust beans? It is serving as our maggi or any seasoning cubes you can think of. So make sure you don't add any maggi seasoning cubes whatsoever. Just the aghaziefavour and salt is enough to season up the oil sauce. So once you've added everything, let it simmer for about 30 seconds more. Turn off the heat and put it aside so that it will stop the cooking process. Right now my yam is completely cooked. I'm going to turn off the heat, drain out the excess water, and set aside. And some minutes later, our food is ready. This is just for me and my hubby. I'm not going to be eating this all by myself, okay? Alright guys, let me know what you think about this recipe in the comment section. Also, let me know if you're going to be trying it out. This thing right here is super delicious, so medicinal, and so yummy. You should try it out. Thank you for watching. Bye.